How is everyone doing? Let's cook some chotpoti. Today we are cooking chotpoti. Who like chotpotis? I love chotpoti. I always cook chotpotis very easy way. আমি হলাম গিয়ে 2 নম্বরই মারি Bangladesh chotpoti is different. They always, my mother always cook, the motor. They always soak the motor. My mommy always cook chotpoti like she soak the motor like a dry peas, and then she cook the chotpoti like peas about 1 hour, 1.5 hour. But I always do shortcut thing. For chotpoti, you need quite a lot of things. The bada sada talagai mal mosla. You need few things, so let me show you what is that. I need lemon, tomatoes, cucumbers, red onions for the topping, and I am boiling egg as well, and dry chili. I always cook my chotpoti with this boiled chickpeas. I like my life easy. I don't want to boil hard chickpeas and 1 hour, 2 hour, and just spend my time in these. Do you know what I mean? I am easy peasy, but this chotpoti do taste good. Using three can. It's going to be quite a lot. I think it's going to about, I will say about 15-16 people can have it, or 20 people. So I always buy these cans already boiled chickpeas, but do you know what? When I'm going to make the chotpoti, I don't boil too long. So everything is ready, steady, go. It's very easy way making chotpoti, okay? Let me go to my cooker and I'll show you what I'm doing. So you need a pot, a wider pot, or any pot. It's up to you. I'm gonna add direct water. Need to give that much water. You don't need any more water afterwards. If you try this recipe, you will love this recipe. I got very fine chopped 1.5 onion. I'm gonna add 1 and little bit more salt. Salt is according to your taste. If you think your family not gonna like that much salt, do add less, please. I'm gonna add whole cumin seed, about 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna add 5 spice, 1 teaspoon. This is a 5 spice. I add 1 teaspoon and whole cumin seed. Then I'm gonna add all my masala. When that is going to be boiled, that time I'm gonna add my chickpeas and my everything, my chickpeas, and then I'm gonna boil it to my chickpeas. So it's everyone cooked so different. This is how I cook my chotpotis, and my chotpoti always come really nice. So I'm adding like 1 teaspoon of haldi powder. This is my curry powder. I'm adding like 1.5. I'm gonna add 1.5 curry powder. This is my dhania powder. I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon. This is my zira powder, 1/4, because I already put zira, and chili powder, 1/2. This is my masala done. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of amchur powder, chaat masala in the end, not now. Everyone in my family love my chotpoti, my recipe. I'm going to add few green chili. I cook my chotpoti like this way. How you guys cook, I don't know. Let me know how you guys cook. Do you boil your water like that and just add your peas, or do you cook it any different way? This is the imli best before they do your side, and these imli are so nice. This imli, do you know, it's not too tangy. It's like a sweet and sour. Such a nice imli. Like about that much imli. I'm gonna soak the imli in hot water. Soak this imli and I'm gonna just use the water in the chotpoti. Chotpoti water, because when that chickpeas is already cooked, so I will boil this water only about 5 minutes. I'm not gonna add anything now. I want, the hasas mosla smell to go away, the raw smell of the masala. I want to cook that. I want to cook my onion as well, because if I add my peas now, it's going to be boiled too much, what I don't want. So I'm gonna cook my chickpeas only about 5-6 minutes in the end. But before you adding your peas, you need to cook your water with masala about 5 minutes. আর শুনো, তোমরা মাস্টার শেফে কইরা একদিন বলে আমার লগে কম্পিটিশন করতা রান্দার মাঝে, আমি বলে শরম পাইমু। সো শরমটা আমার পাওয়ার দরকার। আমি চাই তাই না আমার লগে রান্দা কম্পিটিশন করতা, আমি বলে শরম পাইমু তার লগে রান্ধি। আমি বলে জিও কিতা খানমু বইয়ার মাঝে, আমি বলে অত বালা বলে খুক, অত বালা খুক, আল্লাহ ই বালা খুকর ফুলতে উনতে আমি কোন দিন মারা খাইমু। তো তোমরা লগে একদিন তা আমরা নেক্সট উইক আমরা কম্পিটিশন করমু, তুমি হইতা খেয়ে বালা। আমি বলে জিও কিতা তাই বলে অত বালা খুব বলে আমি এম্বারেসিং ফিল করবো। আচ্ছা দেখ মনে দেখি দেন আমরা বালা কুকে কিতা রান্ধই নাকি, আর এত বালা কুক এর মাঝে তোমরা খালি তো আমারেও দেখায় রান্দার মাঝে অত বালা কুকে কুচ্ছু রান্ধই না, এমন বালা কুচ্ছু রান্ধই না, খালি আমিও রান্ধি। আচ্ছা বালা কুকে নেক্সট উইক কিতা রান্ধতা আপনি আমার লগে, কিতা কম্পিটিশন কর স্পেশাল কিতা কম্পিটিশন করতে আপনি? ও তোমরা বলে স্কেয়ার্ড হইয়া, তোমরা বলে তারা টান্নে বলে ফলো করা আরম্ভ করবা আমার তুইয়া। তো তুমিও রাখবো। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আমি কোনো অসুবিধা না, আমি ইনভেস্টমেন্ট আমি লইবার লাগে রাজি আছি। এর বাদে আমরা চাই তুমি আমরা লগে একদিন তারা রান্দা তাইয়া হামাই তাই। ওকে, so this is my chickpeas. I am going to add my chickpeas in the water. It's so easy. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to do anything. This now I'm gonna cook about 5 to 6 minutes, about 6-7 minutes actually. I'm gonna cook that. আমি গরম পানি দি ইমলি যেটা তৈরি একটু ভিজাইছি for the recipe. So there, this is the potato I'm gonna use. I already cooked the potato in my oven for 8 minutes, and you can see it's a small potato and how nicely it's coming on my hand. So I don't boil my potato. Last week I said that as well. I found it, if you boil the potato in the water, all the nice taste of the potato do go. I don't like cooking my potato in the water and then throw the water. I don't like it. So I cook this potato in microwave for about 8 minutes, and you can see, are you cooking chotpoti in high heat? Yes, it is high heat. So I add about 3 potatoes, and I'm gonna mash little bit those chickpeas with my spoon, like how you can see. I'm just mashing it just a little bit, not too much. Don't use too much onion. If you're using too much onion to making it thick, the gravy, then your chotpoti will taste like like sweet. Don't mash too much. Another, I think I will add 2 cup. So before I use 5 cup of water, now I'm adding another 2 cup of water. Don't mash too much, because if you're mashing too much, your chotpoti not going to be it's going to be too mushy. I soak my imli in hot water. You can see how nicely it's coming out. So I'm going to use the water. How many onion did you use, sister? I only use 1.5 onion, sister. Medium onion, 1.5. Nearly done the chotpoti. You can see how quickly, how easily you can cook. If you got guest, you can cook this one while your guest is sitting down and you just talking with them. You can make that. This is something you can have in the Ramadan. So I am frying bad eyes chilies, dry chili, to add in the chotpoti, because without chili, chotpoti is not nice. This is the trick how you gonna make this water thick, because you can see the water is not thick. So how you can make your gravy thick? I always use dry mashed potato powder. I do use this mashed potato powder in my kurma as well. If you want to see my kurma recipe in my page, have a look. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of dry potato powder. In this way, your gravy will be thick and it's really taste nice, because it's a dry potato powder. Such a nice flavor. It give you a nice flavor. It's not gonna be. Don't try to thick your kurma or your chickpeas gravy with lot of onion. In my kurma, I don't use lot of onion. If you want, please have a look in my page for kurma recipe. See how quickly your gravy gone thick. See, and it's nicer. It's already gone thick. And now I'm gonna add my fresh chopped coriander. Now I'm gonna use amchur powder. Amchur powder is always writing like that, amchur powder. So this is always like this, brown powder. So if you don't have amchur powder, you don't need to use it. Amchur powder will give you a nice tangy flavor. So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon amchur powder, and the cooker have to be very low now, because you already add everything. You already add the dry powder. Now your cooker have to be very low. And now I am adding chaat masala. So this is my chaat masala. I'm gonna add like a big spoon, 2.5. Okay. আহা কি মজা লাগছে পিছে দরজা খুলে দিলে মানে প্লিজ জোর থুকা রুটের শুকনা মরিচর These chili are spicy. And from this one I'm gonna add 2 big spoon in my chotpoti, because I didn't add much. Not before, I didn't add too much chili. Okay, that look fatafati. This chutney, I'm talking about this chutney. You know, last week I made this chutney for my pani puri. This one is more runny. When you're having pani puri, it's more runny. But you can make this sauce little bit thick, all the recipe same, and you can have with anything, like even samosa, chotpoti, anything. And this imli chutney you can keep in the fridge 2 months. ওই দেখো ঠিক কিলান ঠিক হইছে দেখছনি মাশ পটেটো পাউডার দিয়া হাললেও ঠিক হই যাব ওকে বিসমিল্লাহ okay this is what you need for chotpoti everything. Let me get a spoon. So this is tomato, red onion, some lemon, egg, imli, cucumber, dhania, everything. So now I'm gonna add everything. চটপটির মানে সবটা দাও Chotpoti is not nice without these mal mosla on the top, okay? Red onion will give you nice flavor. If you don't have red onion, use white onion. Good idea. Mashed potato packet. I boiled potato, then give which is extra. Boiled potato disi, deklan ani potato sarsi, but thick na. You know the gravy don't get that much thick how I want it. That's why I always use mashed potato powder, and it's so nice and so easy. And because it's potato powder, as you guys know, I love my spice, so I'm gonna add quite a lot. And this is the imli. Now I am going to use little bit of you know those sanasur, very small one, just to make it crunchy. Or if you don't have this sanasur, this kind of sanasur, small one, you can buy nimki and mash the nimki and put it in the top, just for crunchiness. Normally I do buy those really fine one. I couldn't find the fine one because normally it's not that big. You can see it's little bit big. I normally buy this very fine one and I just put on the top. খাইয়া দেখি জিনিসটা কত মজা হইছে ঠান্ডা হইলে আর জোড়া মজা লাগলো না বা একটু গরম বিসমিল্লাহ ঠেঙ্গা জাল chopta, very nice. Very nice. Try this recipe. Koto easily manaite parsi. Koto nice, koto easy. Very easy, very quick. You can make it for Ramadan. Very healthy because you're not using any oil. Muko lagi gese. You're not using any oil. Ramadan time, if you are having that, have with maybe you can keep it something else, maybe fruit salad on side, and this one. Try this recipe, you will love this recipe. You need few things for this recipe. This is everything. If you don't have a homemade imli chutney, buy the shop bought one. Let me enjoy this sana and chotpoti, and I hope you're gonna make this chotpoti and try this chotpoti. Inshallah you will love this chotpoti. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, Khuda Hafiz, take care, I love you all, see you later again. Yes.